Hey YouTube, this is Scam Exposer 1145. I'm kind of a new channel, so if you can please hopefully like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. Now let's go and be honest with everybody. How many people, and I'm going to say pretty much everyone in the United States has dealt with scammers? People who would rather steal, people who would rather use lies or little routines to get and steal money from people. First off, how do you know it's a scammer? Well, think about it. First thing to do is, okay, let me go give you an example. I received a phone call today, and this is probably going to cut his business down considerably because of the fact that I am giving this number out, which, let's face it, I don't really think it's going to be a problem. The number this guy called me on was 202-750-5933. Okay, it's going to be a random number, and I'm sure you've dealt with sales calls too. I'll do a video on that later. Basically, he's going to say things like, I'm a government grant office worker, and I am, or he'll say he's from the government grant office and you have been eligible for a loan or some kind of, I guess, say grant or a money check from the government. In which case, if you say yes, he's going to ask for your social security number. If you give your social security number, then he can steal your identity. This guy is a scam artist. He gives different names every single time. If you get this number or a number like it and you're a government grant worker, just tell him, I know it's a scam, hang up the phone. And due to the fact that I'm dealing with people like this, I don't think it's wise to give my name or any kind of other features other than the clothing, so I'm sorry if you can't see my face. I will say this though, another scam that is very well known around here is the ISS or IRS scam. They're going to call you and say you have exactly a certain amount of time to deliver money to the IRS, or they'll send a warrant out for your arrest. Okay, with that, the IRS, first off, isn't going to contact a person when it comes to either anything with the IRS. Either they'll show up at your front door or they'll contact a person who is responsible with your funding. And usually they won't even contact you. They'll send you something. They usually won't even contact you. They'll either come to your door or they'll send you an email or send you a letter by the mail with your name and your full address on it. So if they call you, then it's going to be a scam. Also, another thing to look out with these certain videos or these different things is listen to the background. Do you hear what sounds like a public place or maybe a highway nearby? Try to get a picture of where this scam is taking place. Okay, and believe it or not, on a phone, I was at Cumberland Mall recently, and I remember a friend of mine calling me and asking me, what you doing right now? I was like, oh, I'm just chilling with some friends. And I said, where are you? I was like, I'm at Cumberland Mall. I was like, well, dude, I can hear the background noise. So right there is evidence that you can hear the background. If these, again, I'm going to go over these three scams again. The first scam I'm going to say is a government grant office. He's going to give a name and he's going to say you've been eligible for a grant loan. Hang up the phone and do not give him anything. If he calls you again, just tell him, I know he's a scammer, I'm not interested, do not call this number again. In which case, more than likely, he won't call you again. If you give him the time or day, then they're just going to keep calling until eventually, okay, I can't get this guy, and then, or he gets you, or he doesn't get you, and he'll probably just leave you alone. The second scam I want to bring up and do it pretty quickly is the scam on Facebook. You'll have somebody here who will say things like, be a very attractive chick, and or this girl, and she'll come on to you on Facebook, she'll friend request you, or whoever will friend request you, and then eventually a video will pop up and other stuff happens, and basically, long story short, he'll say you have exactly 10 seconds to deliver money or something like that to this person, or he'll send this information or this video on Facebook and these different other crap. But don't pay attention to it. It's a scam. The third scam I'm going to say is the IRS scam. Okay, the IRS scam I'm sure a lot of people already know about, but I'm going to go ahead and say it for those of you who don't. The IRS scam is a scam that you'll receive a phone call from someone claiming to be with the IRS, and they will say you have exactly a certain amount of time, whatever that time may be, to deliver $5,000 to the government, or we'll put a warrant out for your arrest. Okay, and they're very good with trying to make you believe what they are saying. They are artists. That's why they're called scam artists. They'll make you believe that they're going to do this. Don't fall for it. Okay, first off, the IRS is not going to call you. If they have a problem with you, they'll come straight to your door, or they'll send you a letter in the mail with your address and your full name and a return address from the IRS, which, let's face it, everyone knows what the IRS is. Long story short, these 3 scams, do not fall for it, okay? Hang up the phone, don't do anything, just don't even pay attention. Eventually they'll leave you alone. Again, this is Scam Exposure 1145. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe so my channel can get out there.